Welcome to Online Restaurant. Online Restaurant is super easy to use. Instead of developing extensive documentation and knowledge bases that no one really ever uses, we've made our software super easy to use. Where required, we've provided in-app support to make sure you make the right decisions for your restaurant. Otherwise, if you need help, you can always call our friendly support team. Let me take you through the setup. When you log in and you want to see your setup information, click on the cogs at the top. What's important to know is every time you make a change, Online Restaurant automatically saves it. There are no save buttons. The next button you'll see on each dialog will take you to the next part of the setup where you don't have a green tick. This means if you click on the next from here, it won't take you to location, it will take you somewhere else in the setup. Therefore, make changes and then click to the next part of the application that you want to manage. So name and address information is core to your restaurant or cafe. For those of you that have received the basic setup support, a lot of this information will be pre-populated. It's important that you check this is accurate. If it's not, go ahead and make the change. Easy as that. Let's move on to the location. Sometimes our addresses don't accurately reflect where in the physical world you find a cafe or a restaurant. To change your physical location and how it appears on the map, just move the pin around. Every time you see the loading marker on my arrow, it shows that we're saving the information. You can ignore these three areas here. They're not important right now. Services and opening hours. This is where you determine what options are available to your customers. You can toggle these on and off. Let's take a look at delivery. Delivery allows us to make sure we have got zones set up, saying that we deliver within certain zones and in others we don't. So customers outside of this red circle won't be able to select delivery as an option. We can extend that red circle or we can change it into a shape. You'll see here this is an example of the kind of support that we provide in the application. To draw a shape, just click at different points on the map and make sure you join it up, and there we are. We have another zone. You can put in amounts, minimum amounts required to actually deliver in this zone, and if there is a delivery fee. You can also give each zone a custom name. Make sure you hit save, and if you want to add another zone, you can do so here. Right now, table reservations are enabled, but we don't encourage this, given what we're experiencing with the COVID-19 crisis. You can change your opening hours, and you can configure other options like order ahead. You can see here how many days are we able to set in advance for customers to order ahead. You'll see payment and taxation information in here. Payment methods you can toggle on and off. If you have credit card online set up with us, you'll also see that option in here. The most important one is your menu setup and receiving orders. Under receive orders, you won't have a green tick here until you install the application, which is your order receiving app. Make sure you do that. Download the application, log in, and then you'll get your information in here with a nice green tick. Let's go to menu setup. Inside the menu setup, you can see here we've got categories already here. We can add categories, give them descriptions. To add items to those categories, it's as simple as popping open the category, add the item. We can delete items, and we can see options around those items here. You can see here we've got choices and add-ons. To add a choice to a particular item, we simply drag and drop it and pop it on top. This means that when a customer is selecting coffee, they'll have the option of, in this case, adding extra toppings, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but you get the idea. Finally, if you also have a website with us, you'll see an option, Sales Optimized Website. This means that you've got a dedicated standalone website that shows your restaurant and cafe menu. For those people who have an existing website, in the legacy website, you'll find the HTML code that needs to be embedded so you can see the menu and order on your website. For those of you using Facebook, you'll see in here the options to make sure your Facebook application is working correctly. Finally, in payments, you'll see online payment. This is important. If you have enabled this in your site, then this will be on and your initial configuration with Stripe.com will be set up here. So that's a basic setup of your restaurant or cafe. There are some other options that we can discuss, but for now, let's just focus on getting the basic setups, receiving orders, and getting your restaurant or cafe back online serving your customers. Thanks so much for watching, and if you need support, get in touch with our friendly support team. To get support, you can click on this icon at the top. You can see quick reference information of how to get hold of us, or just ask a question. This will come through to one of our support team who would be happy to help. Otherwise, go to onlinerestaurant.co.nz and click the support tab, and you'll find other ways to reach us.